What's going on, y'all? Another DC short. Today we can ready to talk about the history of me and Daphne. So I remember I told you about Daphne. Yeah. So the way I met Daphne was actually because, I'm Catholic, if a lot of people don't know that. As Catholics, when you become about the age of 12, 13, when you're in 8th grade, you have to go through something called confirmation, where you get sealed with the Holy Spirit, with the oil, and it's all that. So we have to go take classes before we can actually participate in that ceremony. So this is where I met Daphne. Daphne, when I saw her, man, it was like God was sending, the light was shining through, and her beret was shining, and I could not see her. So I'm like, damn, I gotta talk to her. But then I was shy. I really didn't know what to say, how to go about it. But all I did was just stare at her the entire time. So as classes went on, me and her, we kind of, felt with each other. So she would stare at me, I would stare at her, and that would be that. Until one day, one of my boys I went to middle school with mustered up the courage for me to be like, hey, bro, go get her number. I'll get it for you. Got her number. Me and her start texting, talking, whatever type-ish. And then I would see her every other Saturday, because that's when classes were. So we would kind of shoot the breeze every once in a while. And that's how we got to know each other, honestly. So within the next couple months, me and her kind of got close. We were talking on the phone every single night. And you know what? She was a real sweetheart to me at first. Then things kind of started to change after a while once we got into January to February. I would call her every day. I would text her every day. Just because I didn't really know how to talk to girls then. Most guys really don't know how to talk to girls then. And I was kind of fumbling over my own feet because I'm like, wow, I actually got a girl that is pretty cute, that actually is on my line. And I'm surprised because going to middle school with my buddies, they always had girls. They had a pocket full of condoms. Like, that meant anything to me. It really didn't. But they would always talk about the different experiences that they had with women. And I'm like, maybe this is my time to shine. This is my time to get some shots up, to prove myself. All these dudes, they not virgins. Let me de-virginize myself. I'm in 8th grade. I can do this. So I realized when I was going to try it, it was when we were going to go to this retreat. Now, the confirmation retreat was multiple churches that were there throughout our little deanery. Deanery is like the area that your church is associated in, if you didn't know. We went there, and on my mind, I'm like, man, I'm finna try to knock this out the park. I'm gonna go sneak up on her, talk to her, whatever. The entire time, we're on our way there, I'm just trying to think about how can I go about this, what we gonna do, all this, wow, wham. When we get there, we have a little workshop, and then after that, we ate. So when we ate, I was gonna try something. You guys were like, go over there, talk to her. So I went to go over and talk to her. She went talk to me. That's when I found out that there was a note that had been written in my name. So she goes, she's like, Rob, this is so childish. Why would you ever do this? I thought you were cute. I liked you, whatever, but this is childish. I'm like, what are you talking about? I never wrote no note. So one of the guys that I was sitting with at the table wrote a note in my name to her because they, I don't know, trying to help. And I'm like, they didn't help me at all. I knew that. At the retreat, she was buddy with me. We were still chilling, but there was another guy there. His name was Derry. He had this little dude on his hip all the time. I forgot his name. Don't even really matter. So the girls were upstairs and we were downstairs. So at nighttime, they would do little recon missions. We try to go upstairs, sneak and see the girls. Me, I'm on that. But I had a boot because at the time I had turf toe from playing football. And I couldn't move as fast, but damn it, I could move with that damn boot on. So I moved with the boot on. We creep upstairs. And these stairs are creaky, so I had to literally hop on one foot. As we go upstairs, going in there, I'm trying to see what room she in. It's dead quiet upstairs. But the problem was there were people, chaperones, walking around, so we couldn't get caught. So I found her room, but I didn't go in. So I came back downstairs like, damn, what happened? So I'm like, shit, it was slumped, whatever, damn, bro, that's crazy. If I was you, I would have woke her up. I would have woke her up by dick slapping her head. I'm like, see, that's the thing. I'm not that wild. Y'all wild. I'm not that wild. So rest of the weekend goes on. Things go great. Then we leave. When we leave, I try to hit her up. She hasn't forgot the fact that there was a note written by me to her. So she's like, you know, Rob, that was childish of you. You know, I expected so much more of you. Like, why couldn't you tell me? Why couldn't you be direct? Why, wham? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I keep trying to tell you, and they keep telling you. The guys at that table tell you that they wrote that note, but you don't believe me. Honestly, to me, and I hope she sees this video too, I just think that it was an excuse just for her to stop talking to me. You saw the last story that I made. She just wasn't interested in me. To this day, she's still not interested in me. That's okay. It is what it is. Fellas, you gotta learn how to take your L's with pride. And I didn't take my L's with pride 2 times, but I took my that last, and I took it with pride, because I'm like, I'm not gonna do this to myself no more. I'm not. If a shorty don't want you, by God, just move on. I know it's gonna be rough for you, but hey, like I said, when I got back from the retreat, bro, I was heartbroken. I was really heartbroken. I'm like, because you quit messing with me because somebody else wrote a note in my name. You won't stop talking to me. Man, it was so awkward. I saw her, like, when we got in high school, she stared at me, I stared at her, we didn't say nothing to each other. But we cool now. We straight. But just know, you didn't want to talk to me. You weren't trying to talk to me. So just go ahead and admit it. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why females just won't tell me, like, I don't want to talk to you. You know, I have a couple that, you know, and they'll be like, you know, I want to try something. You know, that's it. That's it. What do I know? I'm just do that with durags. Just durag confessions.